Retirement, a phase many imagine as peaceful and stress-free. But what if I told you that many beliefs about retirement planning in India are actually myths, and they could derail your future? In this video, we'll uncover the biggest retirement planning myths in India, explain why they're misleading, and give you the facts and actions you can take today to build a more secure retirement. So if you plan to retire someday, and who wouldn't, stick around. This one's for everyone, from fresh graduates to people in their 50s. Let's dive in, myth by myth. Many believe I'll start serious savings when I'm in my 40s or 50s, but that belief is dangerous. Why? Because time is your greatest ally thanks to compound interest. Small contributions made early grow disproportionately. Example, on-screen numbers. 2,000 rupees per month starting at age 25 versus 10,000 rupees per month starting at age 45. Which yields more? In India especially, inflation erodes value over decades. Delaying means you have to save far more later to catch up. Also, earlier investing allows you to take on a bit more risk, equity exposure when you're young, giving better return potential. You don't need a large sum to begin. Even modest regular investments help. As Bajaj Allianz warns, it's too early for retirement investment is a myth. Early investing is beneficial. Start now, no matter what your salary is. Use SIPs or automated investments so you don't miss or procrastinate. A lot of Indians rely heavily on EPF, Employees Provident Fund, gratuity or retirement benefits from employer as the core of their retirement corpus. But the reality, those may not be sufficient to maintain your lifestyle, cover medical costs, inflation, or unplanned expenses across 20 to 30 years of post-work life. Also, what if your employer changes jobs or you work in non-formal sectors without PF coverage? You need multiple sources and diversification, pension plans, mutual funds, equity, debt, real estate, etc. HSBC, India lists misconception. My PF and gratuity are enough, as a common myth. ABSLI's list also has, I don't need to save much because of PF gratuity myth. Calculate your expected post-retirement expenses and see how much shortfall EPF plus employer schemes leave. Plan to fill that gap. Don't rely on just one pillar of retirement income. A common assumption, after retirement you'll spend less, no more commuting, no more work-related expenses. But the truth, many costs rise, particularly healthcare, maintenance, travel, lifestyle desires, inflation, even gifts or helping family. Plus, initial years of retirement may see higher discretionary spending, travel, hobbies, because you want to enjoy life. So planning just for lower costs is dangerous. You may severely underestimate how much you'll need. Maxium Wealth calls out, bonus myth, my expenses will drop sharply after retirement. RetireWise lists, need less income after retirement as a myth and points out lifestyle spending in early years. When estimating retirement needs, inflate your costs upward, not downward. Always err on the side of caution. Plan for medical inflation surprises. In traditional Indian context, it was common to believe children would support parents in old age. Many still do. But times are changing. Nuclear families, geographical separation, financial stress, less certainty. Relying solely on children is risky. What if they are unable or unwilling due to their own burdens? You deserve financial independence and dignity, not dependency. ABSLI myth list includes, my children will take care of me. GoDigit also lists it as a myth. Edelweiss blog mentions, I'll receive support from my family as a flawed assumption. Use family support as a bonus, not the foundation. Plan your retirement so you don't burden future generations. Many believe that for retirement, you must stick to safe instruments. Bank fixed deposits, bonds, government schemes. Market-linked ones are too volatile. The problem, with long horizons, inflation risk is huge. Low-return safe instruments may get eaten away by inflation. A balanced and diversified portfolio, equities, debt, hybrid, tailored to your age, risk tolerance and horizon is more sensible. And as you approach retirement, you can dial down risk. That is, dynamic asset allocation. Bajaj Allianz addresses the myth that risks in market-linked products are huge as flawed. RetireWise says, rely on bonds than equity is a myth. Don't avoid equity altogether. Use it smartly according to your horizon. rebalance over time to reduce risk as you near retirement. Some people plan to keep working after retirement part-time as a fallback. While that may happen for some, it's risky to depend on that income. Health, market, job opportunities, and energy levels may not allow it. Better to build a retirement fund that works on its own without needing that fallback. Use possible post-retirement work as bonus, not pillar. You'll often see headlines like, "Save 1 crore rupee for a comfortable retirement," but that's simplistic and dangerous, because 1 crore rupee today will be worth much less in 20 to 30 years. Inflation. Also, lifestyle, location, healthcare, family burdens differ person to person, so you need to customize the target. Compute your own retirement corpus based on your desired lifestyle, expected costs, inflation, and longevity. Use inflation-adjusted planning. Don't fixate on arbitrary benchmarks. If you're in your 40s or 50s and haven't seriously saved, you might think, "I've missed the window." But the truth? Better late than never. Even then you can make meaningful progress. The goal is to go from zero to something rather than stay frozen. It's never too late, but the earlier the easier. Be more disciplined, increase savings rate, manage expectations. Let's recap the myths we debunked. Start can wait, start now. EPF, gratuity enough, need multiple sources. Expenses decrease, many go up. Children will provide, plan for yourself. Market is too risky, use wisely. You'll work anyway, don't rely on it. One fixed number is enough. Customize and adjust. Too late to start. Better late than never. So what to do next? Estimate your personal retirement corpus. Set up a diversified investment plan. Automate your savings. Review annually and adjust. Maintain an emergency fund and health fund. A few bonus pointers. Use tax-advantaged instruments. Consider systematic withdrawal strategies. Factor in healthcare inflation separately. Use insurance. Stay disciplined. Keep learning. Retirement planning in India isn't about following conventional wisdom blindly. It's about being realistic, taking control, and making intentional decisions. If you enjoyed this deep dive, do like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future videos. In the comments, tell me, which myth surprised you the most? Or which myth have you believed? Let's discuss. Thanks for watching. Here's to building a more secure, fulfilling retirement.